on. And let me do the speaker. Good. And then I will do, okay, so why can I be the here? Okay. Okay. So as I said before, you can record, not record, I'm sorry, I'll send you the recording. You can take pictures of the slides if you want. I can also share the PowerPoint if you want for it. There will be like certain pages, certain slides where I share my information, what I like, and how I use the oils in my functional therapy. So you can definitely take a picture of that as well. First of all, I'm Vita, whoever, if someone here doesn't know me yet. So my name is Vita. I'm a mind functional therapist, and my primary patients I work with are patients who have jaw pain or facial pain. So most of the cases I see are jaw issues, sleep issues, of course, because if they have jaw issues, they will have sleep issues. And of course, if they have jaw issues, they will have breathing issues. So I see all of those clients. I primarily see adults. I have seen kids, so we'll share some cases where I have used the oils with kids and how I use them. Because before, I think 2 years, a year and a half ago, I stopped seeing kids, but you can definitely use oils for kids as well. So this is our picture from IOM. So this is Alona, Jane, and then me. So I put that picture as the first slide, and the presentation will be unlocking relief with oils, with the essential oils. Okay, and even my shirt, you see, also says that too. So I really like that name because we can unlock the relief from pain, sleep issues. We can help with sleep issues. We can also help with breathing, which plays a big role into our what we do with our patients. So let me start. So why I decided to work with doTERRA. So as I said before, so I worked with oils, essential oils for a very long time. I've started doing doTERRA essential oils. I've tried different other essential oils. Many of you who are familiar with me, who knows me, you know I have MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome. I am very sensitive to chemicals, and I've tried other oils. Sometimes I would use like whole foods oils, different kind of oils, and I would be very sensitive to them, and I would react to them. And this is the cases where you will get patients, clients who will come to you and they'll be like, "Oh, I cannot do oils because I react to them. I've tried oils before. I don't want to do them." In the cases like that, I always tell them what kind of oil you tried, because if they bought an oil that is not a good pure oil like doTERRA, like if they went to Whole Foods and they bought those Whole Foods oils, or if they went to, God forbid, TJ Maxx and Marshall and they bought oils there with fragrances and stuff, of course they're gonna react to it. There are a lot of heavy metals can be in essential oils, so it's very important to know where the oils are coming from and how they're made. I've done a lot of research on the doTERRA oils since I started, and I started in 2016. That was the first time I started the doTERRA essential oil, where I bought my whole big kit with the diffuser, and I was using them since then for my personal purposes, even before my functional therapy. I didn't use them the way I use them now, but I've used them for health reasons, right? And also, oregano tea tree oil, I would use it for mold. I knew it since then that it was great for mold, right? So I've been using it, and then um, I would I had a membership, and then I stopped doing the subscription and I started to order from consultants, right? And then I realized I was spending a lot of money ordering from different people, and then also I wasn't aware where my patients, where my clients were getting their oils and what kind of oils they were getting, right? Because I've always recommended essential oils. It's a more holistic, natural way to help heal. So I was a big proponent of it. So I spoke about the oils, and then I realized that people were getting bad oils, and it's super, super important to get a good quality oil. That's why I stick with doTERRA, and that's why I use their oils. I never react to their oils. And again, with my sensitivity that I have, if I don't react, I know a lot of the patients that are sensitive will not react to. But if you have any questions about especially sensitive cases, especially like MCOS, because some of you do see cases like that, definitely message me and I will let you know where to start and what oils to use with them. But we have Liz here and on the call here, and she also, like me, very sensitive. And I've tried out a lot of doTERRA oils on her, and she haven't reacted to. So that's how I kind of go. Like I test it out on sensitive people just to make sure that they work, and they do. So I started doing the oils to as a benefit of a health benefits for my clients, my patients, and to get their mind functional therapy done faster. So what I realized is, especially if we have someone who has sleep issues or someone who has breathing issues, whenever I would use oils with them, my cases would react and they would be much better, quicker. And I was like, great, especially jaw cases. I will talk about certain oils. As a person who has jaw issues, and I have arthritic joints from both of my sides, I have Eagle syndrome, and I tend to research different appliances on myself to see what will help with my sleep and my jaw. And it would trigger my jaw pain. And if it wasn't for essential oils, if it wasn't for them, I don't know if I would be able to go throughout the day. So they're very powerful. So highly recommend for you guys to look into them and try them out on yourself first, your family members, and then your clients and patients, right? And I'll talk to you about like certain ways you can try it with your patients. So I started to do that. And then I got into the business part of it. Why? Because what I realized that I was spending a lot of money. I would order every month so much. Like I would order for about like $200, $300 of oils. And I would give little samples to my patients, right? Because all of my myofunctional therapy kits would have like little bottles. I would give them of samples like this to try, because I knew that if I give them this helichrysum, right, sample for the jaw pain or nerve pain, trigeminal neuralgia, Eagle syndrome, any pain here, right? If I give them this little sample, I know this will last them for a few days, but I know that they will use it. So what I did is I would each my functional therapy kit would have three samples. So my favorite would be helichrysum for pain, balance for nervous system, because a lot of my cases had issues with the nervous system, and then serenity for sleep. Sometimes I would add breathe for the breathing if they were very congested or if they had a lot of sinus issues, right? So that's a lot of oils that I would share, right? And it's expensive, right? It gets expensive with time. So then I met the girls that are here on the call, and they will talk a little bit more at the end about the Tiara. I connected with the girls, and they were like, Vita, you can get free product points and money by ordering and also sharing it. So I was like, oh, I can actually do that. And then because I never had that support from someone to explain to me the business part of it, I started to get into the business part of it, and I was like, oh my God. So now I get free products every month. I get free oils every month that I can share with my patients, and I also can follow my patients what they order if they order. Okay? So I love that part. The best part, what I like about the business part of it, this was the first year I went to the Terra convention. I went to the Terra convention. It was amazing. Highly recommend for everyone to go. It's not expensive at all. This is not one of our conventions that we go that costs like $1,000 or more. They're affordable and it's so much fun. Mel Robbins was at the convention this year, so super, super excited. Um, so I went on convention and I realized that even before the convention, the girls that are here, they already introduced me to so many like-minded providers, like holistic providers, dentists, and not just a regular dentist, right? So as a myofunctional therapist, we want to meet dentists who understand what we are talking about, who understand what myofunctional therapy is, right? Who understand how important the breathing is and what we are talking about, right? So, the dentist that they connect with, the dentist that they meet with, they already do essential oils. And if they're doing essential oils, right, for their practices, right, not just dentists, chiropractors, osteopath, any holistic wellness provider, right? If they talk about essential oils, they will be more open to talking about myofunctional therapy. And what I realized that I had a lot of common with those people and with those providers. And I was like, oh my God, there's such a big potential for me to spread the awareness about myofunctional therapy and the things I do with the jaw, right? With this whole group of people. And the convention had thousands of people. I don't remember how many thousands they said, but there were osteopath, chiropractors, doctors, and they're all open when you talk about more holistic ways and to get to the root cause of an issue. So that like I was like, oh my God, I need to get into the system, do as much as possible so I can like get there and be exposed to as many providers as possible so I can spread the message about my functional therapy. So that part of me, that's what keeps me going. But also again, you meet a lot of people. This product works. You have to try it, see how it works. You meet a lot of people. You can also get free products with it, and you can also get paid for it. Okay. So that's why I got into the doTERRA, the business part of the doTERRA. So some of you may not know what our essential oils are, so I'll just go over the basics. So whether you have little experience with essential oils already or you just getting started, you might wonder what is essential oils? What exactly are they made of, right? So understanding the essential oils are where they come from. Um, will help see why they're useful and why they have been popular for centuries, right? So it's not something new. They've been used for a very, very long time. They even use them in, I know like frankincense is a holy oil, and it's a very powerful oil, right? So they've been using them for centuries. So um, what is essential oil, right? So the definition of essential oils. So they're hidden in the roots, bark, seeds, and flowers of plants. And essential oils cannot be seen with the naked eye. They are natural compounds found within plants and are highly concentrated, which makes them very potent, right? So one drop of oil is enough for a lot of things, right? That's what makes them so potent. So they capture the essence, the scent, and the potential therapeutic properties of the plant. They're used in aromatic, topical, or when labeled safe for internal applications. And I will go over the definitions and the difference between which oils you can use topical, which one you can only diffuse, and which one you can take for internal. Um, so this slide explains it. If you want, you can take a picture of this slide. So there are certain ways to use essential oils. So you can use it. A stands for aromatic. So you either breathe it in. So whenever I work with my patients, sometimes I get tired because it's like been a long day. What I do is I open my oil. I always have oils next to me, and I open it and I just smell it. And especially there are a lot of like pick me up oils, citrus blends. So I will smell them and they will wake me up and keep me going. So you can, again, just open the oil, smell it. Sometimes I would have a patient who I can see hyperventilating or if they are breathing too heavy, and I'm like, where are the oils that I give you? And they open the oil and they smell it, and it brings down it brings them back to me, and it helps regulate the nervous system. So, and also you can diffuse it. Like I always have a diffuser next to me, so you can see how it's diffusing. You can also have that overnight diffusing during the day. Topical applying on the wrist. You can also apply on the palms. I give this technique to my patients. Whenever we get into the breathing, I would tell them to apply 1 drop of oil here on the palm and then kind of go into the circles, okay, to wake them up and to help them open up the diaphragm so they can breathe. This is also a very good grounding exercise. So they will kind of go in circles on the palms. You can also use it on the bottom of your feet every night before bed, especially fall time is a great time to start using essential oils because it's the time where a lot of people get sick, right? Fall and winter, and immune system is low. So you need as much of support as possible. So you can use essential oils for that. I use On Guard, and I take this On Guard and I put it every night before bed on the bottom of my feet, on the soles of my feet. So to help me help my immune system. Or you can put it on target specific areas. Like I use helichrysum past tense on my jaw. So for example, if I have a patient who has jaw pain, I would use it here. So if you can just watch me, so you will have a roll. I don't have a helichrysum roll next to me, but so I have a roll. I will open the roll and I will apply it here where the joint is, and it will go under here, under the mandible, the ramus of the mandible, right? And then you will go to the sides, and then the same thing here and then under the bone. So make sure you get it under the cheekbone, not the cheekbones, the angle of the ramus. So make sure you get it under here, not here, but under here, to get that specific muscle. And then you can also apply it behind the ears, especially if they have tinnitus or any ear issues. And then on the back of the neck. I always apply it on the back of the neck. If I use oils, we have cranial nerves that go through the back of our neck, through the cervical spine. So it's very important to apply oils on the cervical spine, on the back of our neck, to help get the oil everywhere where it needs to go. So you can, again, apply it on specific areas. You can also apply on the wrist. Whenever I get pain with the wrist, I apply it. N stands for neat, so topical without dilution. I do not dilute oils. I started diluting them recently, but I use my frankincense and helichrysum on my joints, and it's not diluted. I'm not sensitive to it, but there is certain oils that are sensitive, so you want to dilute them. For with the carrier oil, there's certain oils that can burn, and there's you can look into it. There's a lot of information which ones are those. I think oregano is one of them. Um, so you S stands for dilute for sensitive skin. So you can dilute it with a carrier oil. And you can just make like a roll like that. And what I do now is I create those little rolls I got on Amazon, like a smaller one. So this one is 10 ml, and this one is I think 5 mLs. So I would apply this much coconut fraction coconut oil up to here, and then the rest I would add like 10 to 15 drops of essential oil, and then you close the roll and then you got a little roll. And those I send for my patients as a sample now, and it's better and it will last them longer than just this little one of the helichrysum. I used to send this. Now I send this, which is more convenient for the patients to use, and they like it much better and it will last them much longer. But yeah, you can dilute it for sensitive skin. I diluted some of them. I dilute. And then internal, you can drop them in water or tea or coffee. I love to do that. I actually, right now, I have tea and I added bergamot in it, drop of that. Chamomile is also great too for that. But you can also put it in the veggie capsules like this and take them internally like that. You can also use it for other things. They do also have supplements. I've recently had two patients that swore by copaiba supplement. So copaiba is similar to CBD, and I had and they told me that it helped their joints. I haven't tried it myself, and that's already on my list for this month because I really want to see how it affects the joints. But they were like, I wanted to try it out, and I ordered it. It's a supplement, so they have different like copaiba supplement. They have different supplements as well. doTERRA doesn't just have essential oils. We'll go over the respiratory blends. So there are a lot of oils that help with respiratory. Those are my top ones. I love Breathe, and they also have a Breathe roll. I have it here. I used it when I wasn't feeling well last month. They also have respiratory drops, so they're like kind of like candy. And then the Breathe Essential Oil Diffuser, which I love, and one of my top ones. As well as if you order a kit, there's a intro kit that sells like, and I give that intro kit as gifts to dentists, to doctors, providers. It has three oils in it, and it's lemon, lavender, and peppermint. I have recommended lemon, lavender, peppermint for so long now. If you mix 3 to 5 drops of each overnight, it's amazing for opening up airways and better breathing, as well as asthma. I actually had one little girl. Again, I said I'll talk about kids. She was 7 years old, I think, 7 or 8 years old. And we worked a lot with breeding on her. And I actually sent the mom the whole intro kit. She was just a very adorable girl. And they used the oils, and I finished my functional therapy. She was great. She did great. We were done with Maya, and then she had asthma, and she also had very dysfunctional breathing. We worked on that, and her asthma actually got so much better. It would be only triggered if she was exercising. So mom was very happy. And then the mom called me for a follow-up. So it was like a year after she was done. She called me for a follow-up. She's like, Vita, something happened. She's not breathing well again. I'm like, what have changed? We went through everything, and I did like a Zoom follow-up. Nothing have changed. Like she looked great. I was like, what happened? And I'm like, are you using your intricate? Are you using your oils? She's like, oh no, I finished it and I never ordered it. I was like, that's it. So she ordered the whole, all three bottles, and she used it again, and then she got better again. So that was a very interesting kind of like experiment to see how it affected her. Just that little simple thing. So again, before I go to the next slide, guys, post your questions in the chat box if you have any questions or notes. I didn't even look if more of you joined. Oh, hi guys. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. So the breath blend, I went over it. You can take a picture of it. It's a great respiratory blend. This is like a my go-to. So if when you are getting introduced into essential oils, I recommend to try them out. I've been with essential oils for so long, and I never had this kit. Leona had it at the IOM, And you know what I liked about the kit was this. Isn't that funny? I like the box. And I was like, the box looks so great. And it was so convenient to have them and they don't fall, you see, and the frankincense supposed to be here. Right. So you get all of your main oils in this like kit. Um, and I saw it and I was like, I need this kit. Like when I saw it as her having it and like opening it up. So I really liked it. It has most of the oils. It doesn't have breathe, but you can order breathe on the side with your order and try it out. It's a great blend. And again, even if you just get the oil, and you don't want to get the roll yet, you can mix it with lotion. You can mix it with coconut oil. You can apply it. I apply it topically without any mixing. Sometimes I use like magnesium lotion to apply certain oils on my body. The breathe, I love to put it on my fingers and then I apply it here and I kind of massage it. Of course, that's for an adult, but if you have someone who's sensitive or if you have kids and children, you need to dilute it. But this is a great blend to diffuse, to apply it on the body topically. Wonderful blend for everyone who works with cases who have respiratory issues. So this is my top oils and rolls for pain and discomfort. And I'll go over that with you. So my favorite, and again, until recently, helichrysum become my favorite. I think I started at March helichrysum for the jaw and pain. It they don't talk about the benefits of the helichrysum for the nerve pain. I haven't found it online, and it was it was by accident that I tried it out on my Eagle syndrome. So if anyone here doesn't know what Eagle syndrome is when you have a ligament that gets calcified. So there's a ligament that goes here, and it pinches the nerve. And that when and I only have it on this side. So it pinches the nerve here, and I get the shooting nerve pain up to all this whole side. My neck, I feel like I'm choking, my cheek. So it's a shooting pain. And I was talking to a patient, and I had no oils next to me except the helichrysum, and it's like a very tiny oil, but so mighty. Um, and I had no oils. And usually I would apply an oil on it to calm it down. And I was like, I have helichrysum, and I put it on. Oh my God. Within like 30 seconds, the spasming, the nerve pain went away. And I was like, what is this? And then I Googled it and I started researching it. And since then, I've used it on all of my trigeminal neuralgia cases, any nerve issues, facial nerve pain, trigeminal neuralgia, Eagle syndrome, cervical instability, so great for the neck, spasming. Uh, I love it. Honestly, you can use it anywhere on the body. It's also good on healing. My cat just scratched me here yesterday, and I apply it overnight, and it's like, look, it's like almost healed. It's crazy, this oil. So that's the helichrysum. Take a picture of the slide. You can scan the QR code. This QR code leads you to this oils list as well as a promo code for some bonuses and a free oil, balance oil. Copaiba, again, I talked to you about it. It's kind of acts like a CBD. It's a really good anti-inflammatory, great for migraines and headaches. I used to use that for headaches. Past tense roll stick. They just came out with it. I love it. Deep Blue is a great roll to get as well. If you sign up as a new member, I know they give like this little pouch, and in that pouch, you will have a Deep Blue rub sample, so you can try it out. Also other cute stuff in that pouch. And then frankincense is great healing. Again, frankincense is the king of all of the oils. It's a holy oil. They use frankincense in churches. It's amazing oil. Great for scoliosis, anything. Great for joints, scoliosis, cervical instability. All of the cases I have who have any joint issue anywhere in the body, they apply frankincense overnight. They just you can they can dilute it as applied as a roll. I tell them to kind of go like this, where the joint is, and put it on with the finger here. And as always, make sure they put it on their cervical spine, right? So they put it on the neck. Super, super important. And they do it overnight. I have cases who have scoliosis, and um, some people don't like the smell of it. And I was like, well, ask your husband to apply it for you on your spine. But it's so powerful for the joints. I love it. Um, I've used frankincense on my joints for a very long time now, since I learned how it heals on a cellular level. Frankincense is a great oil. And you can also use oils as you can use them as the heating pad or neck wrap. If you've watched any of other of my webinars out or listened to podcasts that I've been on, I'm a big proponent of neck wraps, warm neck compress. So you can make one, or you can just use your kitchen towel, wet it in the water and microwave. Put in microwave for a little bit. I add drops of oil, so you can add. I love copaiba, helichrysum, or frankincense, but you can pick whichever you want. So, but this is a great recipe that you can use. But you can use it for everything. You can use it for a bath. You can use it for shower. You can use it before going to bed. You can spray the bed sheets with the oils. There's so much we can do with essential oils. You can do a heating pad. So if monthly for women, right? You can use as a heating pad, and you can put past tense is great for cramps and pain. Or you can even recently they came out with castor oil, and you can do castor oil packs with castor oil plus add drops of oils you want. So there's so much benefits and so many ways that we can use essential oils to get a better benefit. Like warm compress is great for our muscles, right? It's so good for muscle spasming. It's so good for someone who, like me, I work from home, so I sit over my computer all day long. End of the day, I my neck, right, it will be tense. So putting that warm compress helps relax those muscles. But what will relax them even better and heal is adding a few drops of essential oils into it. So highly recommend to try it out. And then again, if anyone has any questions, let me know. What else we can use for sleep apnea? I'm getting there. So there's going to be a slide about sleep. I'm almost there. So we can use oils for a lot of things. So I went over the respiration, the breathing. I went over the pain, and we can also use it for emotional benefits. So a lot of cases that my functional therapists see are kids with ADHD or adults with ADHD or anxiety. I love using oils for that. I use balance oil for that. Lavender is great. Whichever they like, whichever the smell they like the most, that helps them with their anxiety. It helps calm them down. And again, you can use it with your breath work. Exercises with the breathing exercises. So it has calming benefits. It has energizing, right? So if someone is tired, they can use citrus blends and diffuse, or even just open the bottle and like smell it. It wakes you up right away. Certain blends. It could be soothing, renewing, invigorating, and uplifting. So there's so many benefits of essential oils. And to Galina's question, let's talk about sleep. Um, I love essential oils for sleep. I have for me it's a more of a like a sleep what do you call it? Not a protocol, but it's just the way I prepare for sleep. I have to have my Serenity roll. I have to have my Serenity oil in the diffuser or balance oil in the diffuser, and my my bed sheets are smelling like Roman chamomile right now. So I have like a whole, um, oh my God, I lost the word, but anyway, it'll come to me. So, the essential oils have been used for sleep and calming benefits for centuries, right? They've been used for meditation. They've been used for aromatherapy. They've been used again for rituals, right? And the main thing that the certain essential oils do are calming, right? And they promote that relaxation. And a lot of us, because of the society, the Instagram, the social media, right? The everything we are exposed to, right? We are always more on the go, right? And we have that anxiety, right? So, or hyperventilating, right? Coming back to that breathing, right? So it's really, really important to get us grounded and help us to reset so we can fall asleep easily and get that natural rest, right? So we can use essential oils for that. And there's so many different things that you can use it. And I'll put certain things. So again, you can inhale it, you can diffuse it, you can again positive association, right? So after a restful night of sleep, the aroma has now created a positive association with the brain. So what I do is half an hour before I go to bed, I put my diffuser with my blends on. So I would have Serenity oil, I would have balance oil, or I would have lemon, lavender, and peppermint. Okay. I love mostly is Serenity, the blend, and it's the month of Serenity right now. So the members, when they order, do the orders, they get that the product of the month. So the product of the month this month is Serenity, and I love it. I love Serenity. So I use that for sleep. So and it would also like when you walk into the room and you associate sleep with that smell, your body already wants to go into sleep. So it's a great way to promote a more relaxation and healthy patterns with yourself, your family, kids. So this is the sleep support kit that I like. So again, Serenity is my favorite. This roll, Serenity roll, I love that roll. Kids love that roll. All of the kids, when I used to work with kids, they would get the intro kit, lemon, lavender, and peppermint, and serenity roll. Okay, that roll you're gonna love. It has serenity blend with valerian. Valerian root is a very good um, herb, I guess, to promote relaxation, and it's super, super, super helpful for nervous system regulation. So that roll, if you have kids, and it's very affordable, that roll will last you for like a month if you use it every night. It lasts me for 21 days if I use it 21, but I overuse it. I put it on my wrist and I put it on the soles of my feet. I recommend to put it on the soles of the feet. I put it everywhere because I love the smell of it. Serenity oil you can diffuse, balance oil you can diffuse. Vetiver is also a very good grounding oil that you can diffuse. Copaiba helps again. Recently, I had those cases with the joints, but it also soothing and it helps with sleep as well. And Serenity soft gels. So if you have someone who loves to do like magnesium pills, magnesium powder, or soft gels or pills because they feel like they get that better result, you can recommend them that. I love oils. I'm like obsessed with the oils and their rolls. So highly recommend to try them out. Again, you can scan that QR code and it will lead you to this kit. And you can edit the kit if you want to add certain things to it. Ask questions in the box. Let me just check. No questions. Okay. So those are certain oils that you can use for sleep. So you can take a picture of that. Those are great oils, separate oils or blends that you can use. Ramen chamomile smells wonderful. I use ramen chamomile. There's so many different ways you can use it. I put it on, you can create a spray. Um, and spray it with spray your sheets, your bed sheets. Um, I use that sometimes. I what I love to do is those dryer balls. I have like five of them, and I use it honestly. I use it for all of my clothes. Like I also have this hanging look with the flaxseed inside. Those like little hangers in the closets, and I put oils on them so my clothes smells nice too. I love ramen chamomile and serenity to have it like that. So my clothes, my closets, and my bed sheets smell like that. It's just when you get in bed and you smell that smell, like it just relaxes your whole body. So you can use it that way. There's so many ways to use it to help have those calming effects and relax you, soothe you, and ground. So highly recommend to you try it out like that. So again, how to use essential oils to promote healthy sleep. Diffuse, right? So half an hour before bed. You put on a diffuser. Each diffuser has a different setting. You can do 2, 5 hours, 10 hours, and diffusing is like the easiest way. Okay. Warm bath or shower. So you can add it in the Epsom salts. You can also shower. So you can add it in the corner of the shower. You can put the drops of essential oils. Eucalyptus is a great one for this season. You can even do on guard too, but you want the steam of the shower to catch that oil, and then you will smell it while you are taking a shower to open up your airways, or you can use something like Serenity or Balance to help calm down the nervous system and get you ready for sleep. Okay, so I associate sleep with Serenity, Blend, and Balance. And I've been talking a lot about Serenity and Balance. So, you again, heating pad or neck wrap, topical application or massage, tea. Um, you can add into certain tea, just like I'm doing right now, right? Topical application and massage. The Doterra has this aroma touch, and they teach you on it. So how to use oils for massage. But I do talk to my patients about like deep blue rub. If I have patients who have like tight shoulders or anything like that, I tell them to ask their significant other or someone, if it's a parent, to ask the parent to apply that and do that massage, right? So touch is very, very powerful. Okay. Even if it's like 2 to 5 minutes. If someone had injury, for example, or um, something hurts in the body, there's stagnation, the lymphatic system is not going there, energy is not flowing there. So you want to make sure you're massaging that part of the body, right? You get movement there, you get energy there. So using essential oils will help with that. So highly recommend to try that out. Those are some blends that you can use. You can take a picture. I will wait. Those are diffuser blends. But again, they also sell a Serenity blend, Balance blend. They already have these blends that are already couple oils that are already blended. So you can try them and see. Again, every person will have their unique um, I guess because we all have our unique sense of smell and all of us are unique, right? So we have, you may like something that your significant other may not. Like honestly, deep blue is too strong for me. Um, and my ex-husband used to love Deep Blue. He was obsessed with Deep Blue, and he would even take the Deep Blue oil into sauna with his guys, and he was like, "This was amazing. Everyone fell in love with it." And I was like, "Are you aware that this like little bottle is this much?" And he's like, "I just used it all. Everyone was obsessed with it." So he loved it. So again, he will like it, and I wasn't like, for me, it was too strong. That's why I like Pastens and I like Helichrysum, right? So I would use those. So try them out, see which one you click with which one your kids click with and see how that works. So again, warm bath or showers, you can take a picture of that. And again, I can send you a PowerPoint after. Pillows or bedding. You can do different blends. You can use like a spray bottle and spritz the mixture over your pillows, your bed sheets, a topical application, massage. It's great, right? So bottoms of the feet, neck, shoulders, temples, wrists. Super, super helpful. And this is my lavender latte. You can add lavender into your latte to those who like coffee in the morning, or you can use it in a tea, chamomile, lavender, or honey lemon. This is the Terra Balance Grounding Blend. Again, I obsess with this oil. So highly recommend to look into this oil, especially for patients with POTS. Great for patients with nervous system regulation. So I wanted to show you how, so what I like also when you set up not set up orders, but you set up a link for your patients or your clients or whoever you work with to order essential oils, what happens is you will be able to see if they ordered the oils. You create them a whole link. So if I want my patient to use Helichrysum, Serenity, and Breathe, I will create the link for them and they will buy what I tell them to buy. Okay. And of course, they're going to add some extra stuff. Like you can see how this person added extra stuff onto their list, right? So, but they order it. So I know that they ordered the oils and I know that they're using the correct oils and I know that they're using doTERRA oils, that they are clean and they will be beneficial for them. Not go to TJ Maxx or Marshall and buy oils from there. So this is what I really like that you able to see what your patient or client is ordering and able to monitor it if they keep using it. Like that kid, the mom, if I knew it because I bought it for her, I gave it to her, right, with the Serenity. Like if I knew it that if she was a member on my portal, if I knew that she wasn't ordering, I would knew right away that it was the oils. That she stopped using them. I didn't, and I spent like half an hour follow-up call with her, and I was trying to figure out what happened, what was the difference until we got to the oils. So it's super, super helpful. So any questions? I'm done with talking about how you can use essential oils and myofunctional therapy with your patients and your clients. I do wanna transfer my PowerPoint and presentation to Alona. So she's on the call here. So I'm super excited to introduce her. She's actually a friend of mine. We know each other for from 2008, 9, something like that. And she's been doing doTERRA for many, many years. And she's a wellness advocate. She's entrepreneur. She educates on oils. She's certified essential oil specialist with doTERRA, and she has helped me a lot to understand the business side of doTERRA, and also she has helped hundreds of families and health professionals bring natural solutions into their daily life. So she herself uses essential oils from doTERRA and supplements, and she have taught a lot of doctors and osteopath chiropractors about it. And today Aliona will show us how we can easily integrate essential oils into our practice and even turn our wellness into a source of purpose. And you can use it as a business. You can get points and free products. So you don't have to be like what I did before, spend hundreds of dollars to give samples to my patients to get these oils out there and not realizing how to use doTERRA business side. So I'll switch it to her. Alana, can you
Thank you. I'm
help
so
me?
happy to be here today, especially seeing familiar faces. It's so nice. Like Vita introduced me, my name is Alina, and I'm a certified essential oil specialist and wellness educator with doTERRA. I don't see any slide here. Okay, yeah, now good. So I work both with families and professionals, helping them integrate essential oils and natural products into daily wellness, and then yeah, and even into their clinical practice. Today, I'd love to show you how essential oils can complement your work with patients, enhance results, and even open a door to a new stream of purpose and income without changing what you already do. So let's start with the fun part, how new clients or practitioners can begin. When you open your doTERRA account and place your first order of 100 PV, you get free shipping, a Wellness Made Simple booklet, and a welcome gift from our team, oils. If you first, if your order is over 125 PV, you also get the product of the month, something useful like lavender, deep blue that we mentioned, or any seasonal oil. And when you order 150 PV and over, you can choose an extra gift, a pebble diffuser, a toothpaste, or another favorite, which is soap, hand soap, natural. And OE Plus, you'll receive 50 bonus reward points using our promo code that we will provide after this presentation. Those 50 points are like $50 in free product credit when you place your next orders. You basically get $50 of free products. So when someone asks how to start, I always say start smart, take advantage of all the promos and get the most value from day one. Now, once you start using oils regularly, you can join the loyalty rewards program that doTERRA offers. Every month you order, doTERRA gives you 10 to 30% back in product points, plus your 25% initial wholesale discount that you get when you open your account. That means you can save up to 55% every month on your favorite products. Imagine if Whole Foods or CVS gave you 30% back every time you bought wellness products there. That's how generous doTERRA's program is. So you probably, another example is Amazon Subscribe and Save. You probably use this. I use it for my cats' stuff. Like I order sand and food for many years using this program. So the Terra's rewards program is something similar, but Amazon gives 15% discount. It's as their largest offering. And doTERRA here offers you up to 55%. So it's just how generous it is, just to compare. For example, one of my colleagues, a massage therapist, started ordering Deep Blue Aromatouch and supplements for her clients. And after a few months, she had earned enough points to get all her personal oils for free just from doing what she was already doing. So that's what I love about doTERRA. It's simple, fair, and sustainable. Most people know doTERRA for essential oils, but it's actually one of the most stable and respected wellness companies in the world. Privately owned, debt-free, and with a customer retention rate of over 60%. In some markets, like Chinese market, Asian markets, it's even over 80%. To compare with similar product companies in this industry, they have a retention rate of 20%. That's like the top. Could you just go to next slide, please, Vita? So that means people don't just buy once, they stay because the products work. Products are like staples. We buy it every month. We use lavender a lot. We use lemon, or for example, Vita with her patients, she uses helichrysum. Even for herself, she uses helichrysum a lot. So I bet she has helichrysum on her every month order.
Yes, and I get it for free every month because I actually no, last month I made a whole order, this month, October, and the order was like $300 and everything. I didn't even pay anything. It was like, because I used my percentage back. It was super exciting. Helichrysum, yeah, it's a pricey oil, but every month I use it.
Yeah. So once you find something that works for you, you just try to see like how the most beneficial way to purchase it, and then you just go for it because it works. Same with the Copaiba story, the Copaiba capsules that you mentioned, soft gels. Also, like I know a lot of people find it very helpful and they just stick with it. And this rewards program that doTERRA offers, it helps to lower the cost for even like personal usage. And if you also add some oils for your customers to your personal order, then it's even more discounted, you know. So for professionals like you, therapists, doctors, chiropractors, speech therapists, pathologists, jaw specialists, this is a perfect extension of your practice. You already teach your clients about hydration, movement, nutrition, healthy lifestyle, how to like manage pain naturally, doing exercises, and how to rest. And now you can also add this natural science-backed support tool, essential oils and more, and some supplements too. You're not selling, you're recommending what complements your care. And doTERRA rewards you for sharing what genuinely helps you. One of my favorite examples too, there is a speech therapist in my team. She began using oils for jaw tension and emotional grounding during her sessions. Soon her colleagues and clients wanted to try them too. And without even doing business, she started earning commissions simply by sharing her results and recommending additional tool to her customers, to her patients. That's the beauty of it. Authentic sharing becomes impact, and impact becomes income. So there are three main income streams in doTERRA. First is customer commissions. You earn 20 to 30% when someone opens their own account through you. So you can either order oils through your own account. Like this way you earn a lot of rewards. Like we remember that slide about 55%, so you earn that. Or a customer can open their own account, and then you earn a commission from that. Second stream of income is team volume. You earn a percentage of your organization's overall wellness orders. That's residual income. And there is also Power of Three bonus. That's our monthly stability bonus that rewards you for supporting three people who place their own wellness orders and helping them to do the same, to lead the team, to lead their customers, like support their customers. It's not about chasing numbers, it's about education, consistency, and helping others create healthy routines that last. And many of us started simply because we just love the oils. That was me too. I began as a mom looking for natural ways to help my family sleep better, boost immunity, and reduce stress. I actually started to use essential oils when I was pregnant on my 8 months, my second pregnancy. And I was looking for all the natural solutions that were out there to experience natural birth after the first C-section. And so I came across to oils, and I had some problem with my health that the doctor told me like this is not allowed for you in your condition. This you've tried, it didn't help, so I can't give you anything else. So go search for something else. And I was looking, and then I met doTERRA, and it helped me actually. I also found midwife who works with doTERRA oils. She at that time she had her practice. She used doTERRA oils in her practice for 10 years at that time. It was like 7 years ago, eight. Yeah, she was using it for 9 years. So, and I immediately started to trust her. I bought her book. She has a book. I still have it. I still look at this in this book. And when I work with customers of doulas, there are doulas on the team too. So we have a lot of pregnant customers. So I still consult that book. It's just the gold for me. It helped me a lot. It helped my friends, my surroundings, and my network, and it continues helping other customers too. So that was me. And when I saw the difference in my health and in the health of my kids, because I was looking for some natural solutions to support their health. And it started to work. I started to see the results, and I couldn't not share it at the playground, at the play dates with kids and all the moms and like everyone. And when you share authentically, like this helped me, like maybe it can help you too. People listen. And one recommendations turns into a habit. That habit sometimes changes the whole life. Like, for example, peppermint is so strong, it can help when you have head tension, migraines, like some headaches. And like if I talk to a person and that person and I tell her like, oh my gosh, I had such a big headache, and thank God I have this oil that helps me all the time. What oil? Which oil? This one. Oh, I need to try it too. And then the person tries and it helps and it changes her whole life. And what I did, I just mentioned my story. I just offered her to try it. I just shared. So that's how it's simple. And then when I so when these recommendations create real impact, I realized like after that, that's when I understood that it isn't just a side hustle, it's a wellness ecosystem where impact and income grow together. Each bottle of oil isn't just for health, it's also a key to freedom, balance, and purpose if you choose to share it. And that's exactly what we do in our community, Mayo La Vida. We bring together therapists, nutritionists, doulas, and other wellness professionals from around the world who want to combine their expertise and natural solutions. When you join, you'll receive a free wholesale account, like I mentioned before, 25% off retail prices for a full year. No order requirements, but you have access to our generous rewards program. It's a choice. A free wellness consultation, access to professional materials and clinical protocols, research, a private support group, and a welcome goodie bag to help you start using the oils with confidence. We work together. We help you choose oils that fit your field and show how to introduce them naturally into your client care. And it's truly a community, not just a business. And I want to leave you with this quote that really speaks to me on the next slide. Yeah, just start. Don't worry that you don't have all the answers yet. That's exactly how I started. You don't need to know everything. You just need to take one small step. If this conversation resonates with you and you're thinking, I'd love to bring this into my practice, or I want to try this oils for myself, then let's connect after this session. And you can get your oils with using our promo code. You can get a lot of goodies, perks in October. So don't wait too long. October is almost over. And we can help you choose the kit that you can start with that fits your needs. And whether it's for stress or emotional balance or muscle recovery or maybe immune support, and we will make sure that you will get all current bonuses and all free products that there are. And together we can help more people feel better and feel better naturally, and also build something meaningful in the process. So thank you so much. I just wanted to be short because it's already more than an hour. And if you're interested to learn more, we can definitely like schedule individual calls, or you can also like ask questions here. Do we have questions?
Alona. Yeah, guys, ask questions. Thank you, Alona. That's is very important. Like, she said, you have to start. but also you need a team to help guide you how to do it right because I wasn't doing right and I wasn't getting as much of perks as I'm getting now. So it's very important. Because you get to get free oils and you use them for your family, friends. Like I have my whole family. My sister in Florida, she orders. My mom orders. My aunts, like my whole family orders oils from me, and I get points for it and cashback. So and I get my oils for free. So it's very very important. You can to have a nice wonderful team, and we have an amazing team. I love the team that we have. The girls here are super helpful. Both of the Alionas and Jane, I don't know if she's on the call, but very helpful. If I have a question, I send them a message and they respond very, very quick. Like if I have a question about the doTERRA, if I have a question about certain oil or certain things, if even for like presentation, like if you go to offices, you present for my functional therapy, right? I use even in my course and all my presentation that I go to, I use oils on the presentation because they help me with my patients. They help me get here. They help me. So without the oils, what I've noticed with my cases, they would get relief in 4 sessions, 4 to 5 sessions. With oils, it's by session 2. Sometimes even after, like by session 1, during evaluation, they already have some oils. If they're in severe pain, I send them helichrysum right away. And on my first visit, when I'm working with them, they're able to do exercises without pain or trigger because they're using that helichrysum. Like I just love that blend. And again, it was an accident that I discovered it for the nerve pain, but it works, and I highly recommend for everyone to try that blend for that, for especially spasmin or anything like that. Any questions anyone has? I will send the recording too, so if people have questions after for the recording, I will definitely send them too. So, but it looks like we had mostly my functional therapist in. Um,
Also wanted to add that when I speak to the professionals who are looking to introduce, like to add doTERRA to their practice, I explain it like you see you see patients. They come to you like once in, I don't know, in a week, once in months. Sometimes it's only once and they then never come back. So, but if you give them this additional tool to work with their health between visits when you don't see the person, and they really see a result and they feel relief, then they choose it. They want to reorder and continue like exploring what else is there for them. And especially with so many benefits that doTERRA offers. And you create at this, like this way, you create another like customer base that like to use oils, even they don't come back to you as a therapist, but they continue using oils. Like you introduce oils to their life and it can stay, and you get the benefit, you get the commission from each order of that person.
Yeah. Or you can also do is I have some patients who are like, oh, I'm not sure, like I'm not ready, but can you order it for me? So you can order it. You can order from your like as an instant rewards order and ship it to the address. Like I didn't know that was possible until Aliona's told me about it. But yeah, so you can definitely do that as well. I highly recommend to start using it, trying it to see how it works for you, your family. And once you fall in love with them, you're not gonna be able not to talk about it because like if you're seeing someone suffering, like if I saw one time I was at this dentist office and she was suffering from a migraine, I just took my copaiba stick, like my copaiba roll from my bag, and I just applied it on her like temples. I was like, this is gonna help. I know it will help. And it helped her. And she was like, what just happened? I was like, well, I'm introducing you to Copaiba. And I show her the roll, and she was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I just gave her the roll, and she was like, this is really, really good. And she started ordering. So that's how it works, is as simple like that. Just sharing your passion, just like we share what we do already in our profession, same thing.
Yes, and also notice that doTERRA has a variety of products. So for some people, oils are just something weird, not like they don't understand them. They don't like, they never heard about them. And the idea of using them every day seems weird. So it's okay. doTERRA has like capsules, soft gels. You can just swallow. When you experience pain, you can just take a soft gel of copaiba and it will help.
Yeah.
Same, because it works with pain very good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's very funny. My brother-in-law cannot like he's like I don't believe in it. I'm not doing oils. Meanwhile, he took my whole bag of On Guard drops. Like when I was in Florida sick, he I had no On Guard drops, kid, that candy that you get for the throat because he ate it all. Like they kind of look like this. I have breed. Like he ate a whole pack and I was like, "You don't believe in oils? This is oil." Like with the organic cane sugar.
Sugar.
Like he's like, well, this helps. I'm like, seriously? So,
Yeah, and it's better than holes because it's
yeah.
just natural.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's way better than holes for sure. Yeah, yeah, because holes are a lot of chemicals, definitely.
Mm.
But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I'm gonna stop the recording.